When I started using fertility awareness, I realized things were changing. For the first time in my life, I found out there was so much more to my cycle than just my period, my bleed. There was so much going on inside my body, and really all I needed was the education to know what it all meant. I learned that the vaginal discharge I saw in my underwear was really just a sign of health. It wasn't this mysterious sign of infection, and it wasn't something to fear. Instead, it could actually tell me about my estrogen levels, and I learned that it was a reliable fertility sign that told me when ovulation was approaching. This concept is called body literacy. It's the self-knowledge that you get by learning to observe and chart your scientifically proven signs of fertility and infertility, plus your other health and wellness observations too. But that's only half the definition. The other super important half is body literacy includes a broader base of knowledge that informs women so that they can make truly informed health choices. So why is this important? Because women have the right to be informed participants in their own health care, and that can only come from the ability to make informed choices, and they can't do that if they're not fully informed. When you learn how to chart your cycle with fertility awareness, it changes your thought patterns about your body and your cycle. It changes your behaviors and your habits about your health in such a positive way beyond what you initially thought. One thing I've noticed in the fertility awareness community is this concept of body literacy, or lack thereof, even when people were actually charting. As soon as I learned all about my cervical mucus, everything became crystal clear for me. But I still saw others were struggling with their cervical mucus specifically, but not so much with their basal body temperature, because they've already learned how to read graphs in school and how to chart numbers on a graph. But cervical mucus to so many of us is new when we are first learning about it as adults, and I wanted to share my clarity with others. And I just kept thinking, what if people were given the education and the tools to be body literate at a younger age, just like we're taught how to read and write and do math in school? Seriously, you'd be spending only a few months out of your whole entire life to really learn the intricacies of your fertility signs, and then you'll be able to use that knowledge for years to come. We wouldn't be afraid and distrustful of our bodies. We'd know exactly what was happening in our cycles and have a deeper understanding of why and what to do about it if problems come up. We'd have a much deeper understanding of our hormones and how they fluctuate naturally throughout a cycle to really benefit our bodies. We'd be able to make better health decisions. We'd learn how things like travel, exercise, food, supplements can affect the health of our cycles. We'd know exactly when to expect menstruation with really high accuracy, even with irregular cycles, based on our actual observable fertility signs instead of just app predictions, which are basically useless. And most of all, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more information on fertility awareness methods, body literacy, and everything that goes along with that. I think this is so important for us to talk about and to learn about.